Recording. So, thanks for joining me. So, what we're going to do? We're going to kick off with a Kahoot, just to revise linear equations. They're pretty straightforward. So it's just supposed to be a bit of fun, something a bit different, but it's an opportunity just to revise our basic algebraic skills while we're at it. So let me just go and find where I put the Kahoots. All right, can't see it there. Just bear with me. Oh, the tension. Right, now there we go. Right, so let's So I'm hoping you can now see the Kahoot board, or any second now you'll be able to. So no silly names, please. I want you to, and it'd be good for me to see who's playing. So can you just put in your Christian name, all right? So don't want to see any silly names, please, or I'll bump you out. Right, good. So I see Demi, I see Isabel, I see Thomas, Madison, Esme, Musketeer 3. I want your proper name, please. Okay, so proper name, please. Right, Alex. Okay, going to give you a bit more chance to join in. So we've got Alex, we've got Sam, we've got Tom C, Esme. That's good. We're getting a lot. So I'm only letting you play if you put in your proper name, guys. Right? Otherwise, it's just silly. That's fair enough, Henry. Happy with that. So we've got 9 in. Just going to give you a few more seconds to join in. Oh, just lost somebody. Right. Again, proper names, or I'm beating you off, guys. Okay, let's get going. So we won't necessarily do all of these. I'm conscious I don't want to make the video too long, so we'll do this for about 5 minutes. Okay, so question 1, you can see it there. 2x minus 3 equals 10. What would be that first circle? What would be the sensible opening step to do? What would we be putting on a circle on the left and the right to do to both sides? Okay, I'm going to give you into 30 seconds. You don't need a minute. So I'm going to give you another 13 seconds to answer. 10 seconds to answer. 5 seconds. So you better start thinking about guessing. Okay, time's up. So currently in the lead is Sam and Isabel second, Henry third. Well done. Question 2. 2x equals 13. What would be the next step? What do we do next, guys? Oh, I think I pressed skip by accident this time, so I didn't see. Right, got it wrong. So I've got 7 answers. Okay, well done, 7 of you. Okay, so obviously 2x means 2 times x, x times 2. How do we undo a timesing by 2? We divide by 2. So well done, 7 of you. Leaderboard. Okay, bit of a switch to the bottom, but bottom, a 5th. So Alex is the highest climber, up 3 places. Well done. Sam still leading. Okay, now be careful here. I want this given as a fraction. What is going to be our final answer? When we divide by 2, what is the answer? Get it the right way round. So I'm giving you a clue. Is it either blue 2 over 13 or gold 13? What is it? Please get it right. 5 seconds. Okay, so one of you decided to go for one of the answers I said it couldn't possibly be. That's interesting. And 2 of you got it the wrong way around. Be careful, guys. We are dividing by 2. So we need to have 13 being divided by 2.
Yeah.
That is 13 over 2. That's what that means. That means 13 divided by 2. So leaderboards. Sam's held on to top spot, but just. Isabel's now on a winning streak of 3 correct answers. Right, next question. Okay, so going to do this quickly. I'm only going to give you about 10 seconds because this is very similar to the one we just did. So I'm going to click you at 45. You've got 9 seconds. What is the opening step? 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done, 9 of you. Okay, so opening step, how do we undo a plus of 5? We subtract 5. Well done. Leaderboards, Sam just slightly increasing his lead. Well done. Madison's now on a streak with 4 correct answers. Right, next one. Okay, again, I'm only going to give you until 45 seconds, okay? Got 15 seconds to answer. So what is the next step? 5 seconds. Should be easy to this. Oh, sorry, you just got there in time. Oh, yes, Sam still leading. Well done. Henry on the rise. He's up to second. Right, next question. So again, I'm only going to give you 10 seconds. You've got to get your answer in by 50. 7 seconds. What is our answer going to be when we divide by 4? 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Right, well done, all of you. All of you got it right. Excellent. So who did it quickest? Sam's increasing his lead, about 60 points ahead. Right, next one. Okay, trickier one, this. Okay, let's focus on the x's. You want to get all your x's onto the bigger side. So your smaller number of x's is going to have to move. So what are you going to choose to do to both sides as an opening step, please? What are you going to do? I give you until 30 seconds on this. It's a bit more. Well done, 6 of you. Okay, we need to undo the 3x. How do we undo a plus 3x? We subtract 3x from both sides. So is Sam still in the lead? Let's have a look. He is. Okay, but Isabel's overtaken Henry. Right. Okay, so now it becomes easier. Only going to give you 10 seconds on this because this is bread and butter to you. What is the next step? What would be in that circle? 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Quickly. Well done, 8 of you. We leave the 4 alone, all right? The 4's attached to the x. We undo the -3 first. How do we undo a -3? We add 3. Sam's still leading. Yes, he is. And he's quite 80 odd points ahead now. Well done. Okay, but not much in it between the top 4. Okay, very close between the top 4. Okay, final answer. Only going to give you 10 seconds. Only going to give you 10 seconds. Skip it at 50. What's our final answer, guys? 2 seconds. Well done, 9 of you. Right, you've got to get it the right way around. It's 4 times x, x times 4. We're undoing a timesing by 4 by dividing by 4. It's 5 to be divided by 4. 5 over 4, not 4 over 5. Right, is Sam still ahead? Yes, he is. 80 points ahead. Still very close between the top 4. Right. Okay. Now, what's the sensible thing to do? If in doubt, and you've got brackets, what would be the sensible thing to do? Well done, 6 of you. Yeah, absolutely. A good opening step is just to do the claw and get rid of those brackets. All right, 3 times 2x and 3 times the plus 4. So if you've ever got a question, you're not quite sure where to go, just pick up that opening method mark and multiply out the brackets. So well done, 6 of you. Did Sam get it right? No. Oh my God. Right down to 3rd place. Isabel and then Demi. Well played, you two. Right. Okay, so we're now going to focus on multiplying out that bracket. So when we multiply out that bracket, what do we actually get? Well done, 6 of you. Okay. I can see those of you who went read what you did. You've just forgotten the second claw. Okay. 3 times 2x is indeed 6x. So that's right. Well done. But then the second claw, 3 times plus 4 is plus 12. So did our leader get that right? Yes, she did. But Demi very close, about what, 60 odd points in it. Okay, right. 2 to go, I think. So easy peasy. What is our opening step? Only going to give you into 50. This should be dead easy. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Time's up. Oh, sorry. Oh, anyway, didn't affect the top of the but look how close it is with a question to go. Okay, only 16 points in it. Okay, now this one's quite tricky, so a good chance, I reckon, that maybe Demi could overtake Isabel. Let's see. So, final answer is what? Give you a clue, you might have to simplify your answer. Give you a bit of thinking time. Give you a couple of seconds. Right. Oh, wow. Interesting. Only 3 of you have got this right. So was that Isabel and Demi? We will see. Okay, so just before we go and show the final results, you divide by 6, so you get minus 4 over 6. Half top and bottom, you get minus 2 over 3. So, final leaderboards. 3rd, only getting 1 wrong was Sam. Well played, Sam. Demi, well played, Demi. And very well played. So, what we're going to do now, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a good bit of practice. We're now going to go to today's lesson. Okay, so some of you have spied already what it's going to be. So we're just going to revise arithmetic sequences. Okay, so the nth term. So let me just get the board up. So this bit is going to be like a normal lesson. Okay, so arithmetic sequences revision, and it's going to lead on to Hegarty 919. Okay, so just to remind you how these work. Okay, so and I want to show you what we did when we did it first time around, so you can actually see it working in practice. In order to work out the 100th term, you are going to have to work out the nth term expression. So the first thing you do is to just see how many you're going up in. And we can see we're going up in 2s. So the first bit you write is 2n. That's the first part of the expression. Then secondly, you have to do an adjustment for that annoying person who jumps to the front of the queue. So it's position 0. It's the person at the front of the queue. Now you can see as we go backwards from right to left, we're going down in 2s. So going down in 2 from +3, we would get to +1. So that is our adjustment. Now, when you come on to do the Hegarty in a minute, that is principally all he wants you to do. You will be given that as your final answer. But I want you to remember why on earth you bother doing this. What is the purpose of this nth term? And that is to allow you to work out any term in the sequence. So if we were having to work out the 100th term, we would just pop it in 100 to where n is. All right, so we would do 2 lots of 100, and then we go and add on 1. So that would be 200, add 1, which is 201. Now, as I said, this bit in black is just giving you the full picture of why you would use this nth term expression, but the actual answers you're going to be giving on Hegarty is the 2n plus 1. So, question number 2. So just have a quick ponder what you think we're going to do here. We're going up in 3s, so part 1 is to write 3n. Our 0th term adjustment, we are going down in 3s as we go right to left. 7 take away 3 is plus 4, so that would be our nth term expression. That is the answer you're going to be giving on Hegarty Maths. But if you were answering this example I've done and working out the 50th term, you would just pop 50 into where n is. 3 lots of 50 is 150. Add on the 4, you would get 154. Okay, now this is what Hegarty looks like. Okay, now I don't think it's hugely crucial to really introduce what A and D are at this point. That's why I didn't in our lesson. But I want you to be able to get 100% on your Hegarty. So you need to understand what these letters mean. Now, A just means the first term. Okay, so for the first 2 or 3 questions, I think they're just going to ask you this. So what is the first term? What is A? Well, our first term is -3. Now, D is what's called the common difference. That's how much you're going up by each time. And you can see, how do we go from -5 to -7 or -7 to -9? Well, we're going up by 2. We're going up by +2. Okay, so D is the amount you go up each time. It's got a special name. It's called the common difference, and that would just be 2. Okay. Right, so the first few questions just ask you for what A and D are. As I said, A is the first term, so always the first one they're giving you, and D is how much you're going up in each time you go up. Right, okay, so now from question 5 onwards, this is what we're very used to doing. I know they call it T, but this is just working out the nth term formula. Okay, so we're going up in 6s. So the first bit of your answer would be 6n. And what would be that annoying term at the front of the queue? Well, we're taking away 6 each time. 4 take away 6. 4 take away 6 is -2. So that's the answer they want for questions like question 5. Similarly, this is just more of the same, guys. So we are going up. Well, again, I think I just attempted just to check the easier one at the end. We're going up in 5s, aren't we? So that's 5n. And what would be the number at the front of the queue? Well, we're going down in 5s. What is -6? Then you take away another 5. Well, that's -11. So then our answer will be 5n minus 11. And then finally, team, let's do this one here. So more of the same. So just be careful. How do you go from -15 to -21? You're going down by 6. You're going down by 6. So be careful. If you're going down, it's going to be -6n. I think that's the first one we've done where we're going down. Okay. Now be very careful with the adjustment. As we go in that direction, we're going up by 6 each time. All right, +6, +6, +6. So what is -3 +6? Well, think about a number line. If you're on -3, and you add 6 to it, that's taking you all the way up to +3. So that would be your answer for the final question. So that's it, folks. So if you could go and do 919 now, please. I think there was a bit of confusion over which Hegarty's I'd set. I've sort of got ahead of myself a bit. There's another Hegarty there on gradients, which is for tomorrow. So please don't do that until after tomorrow's live lesson. So I just want you to go away now, please, and try and get as good as mark as you can on 919. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the Kahoots. I'll see you tomorrow. And obviously, as always, I'll be keeping an eye out for how you're getting on. Bye.